It's time for real estate agents to cancel open houses. Hard stop. We need to stop doing them. We need to start respecting our time, as well as our clients' time, but more on that in a couple moments. We need to professionalize our industry. The obsession of open houses has always amazed me. It's partly due to an agent's inherent laziness, but also because this is where an agent can point to a seller and say, see, I provided you value. I did 10 open houses in the last week, and then I'll whisper under their breath, even though no one showed up. I've yet to find another industry that actually respects their time less than the real estate industry does. As an industry, we're the dumb of the dumb. We're actually worse than used car salesmen because at least they respect their time enough to take Sundays off and spend time with their family. Let's first go back and talk about the history of open houses and when they actually mattered as well as made sense. Real quick, hey, it's Jeff Chubb. I'm a recovering RE/MAX, then EXP agent that now is partnered with Real. If you have any questions about my experiences, then know I'm an open book and I'm ready to help. All confidentially, of course. And if you like the content, then I appreciate you slamming that like button right down there and maybe possibly considering subscribing. Now, not many agents, let alone people, actually remember the days when the majority of advertising on home was done in the local newspaper. It'd be a little block ad about that big. And if your agent was a top producer with a good size advertising budget, then they'd have a big block ad with a little small picture of your house and maybe a couple lines under it with the description. And then the house might have a 1-800 number and a code where someone could call in and get a recording to find out more about that house. That was groundbreaking technology. Trust me, I was there for it. The way you would see the inventory and get more information than those 3 description lines in a newspaper description was by getting in the car and seeing as many houses as humanly possible on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Needless to say, a lot has changed today. A house is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A property's first viewing is online with all the photos, videos, 3D interactive tours, Google Maps. I mean, buyers today are more educated than ever before. It's really a home buyer's second showing when they walk through the threshold for the first time. Let's get something straight. A serious buyer will look at a house, whether there's an open house or whether they have to schedule a showing. As a matter of fact, most serious buyers actually prefer the showings. Unserious and unmotivated buyers, they won't. But isn't that better? Isn't that what we should want? Isn't that what our sellers want? To only have prepared and motivated buyers enter their private space and tour their house. An open house is the exact opposite. Anyone, and I mean anyone, can walk through the house, putting your seller's property at risk as well as you physically at risk. And for heaven's sake, have some respect for yours and your seller's time. That's always been my stand on open houses, but everything has changed with this new world of representation. My opinion on why open houses need to be canceled has only grown. It's more important than ever to do this. We're going through this change because from the consumer's trust and respect point of view, we are on the level of a used car salesman. And don't get me wrong, unprofessionalism and a lack of training are definitely 2 big reasons as to why we deservingly sit there in the respect rankings. But another big reason is that we devalue our worth by giving it all away for free. This is why consumers believe that our only value is to actually open a door. And giving our services away for free includes open houses. Imagine a world where all showings were to motivated clients who were serious about buying property, were pre-approved and committed to an agent and the process. Now, I'm not saying that every buyer is going to have an exclusive buyer agency agreement, but I am saying that every buyer has an exclusive buyer agency agreement or a one-time showing form that outlines the terms of the relationship and how much representation costs should they end up buying the property that they are seeing. We need to stop doing things for free. The definition of free is something that is not subject to payment or cost. It implies that there is no charge or obligation associated with acquiring, using, or assessing the item service in question. Now, the obligation is the one-time showing form. When you give away something for free, then it devalues the service or the product. When an industry gives away something for free for 20 plus years, then it ends up devaluing the industry. That is where we are. Here's an unpopular opinion. This lawsuit was the best thing that has ever happened to us as an industry. Let's regroup. Let's become more professional. Let's stop giving away our time for free. And that will result in consumers actually valuing what we do. No more open houses. Again, it's Jeff Chubb. I've been around the block a time or two, so reach out if you have any questions or need some advice, or maybe want my liability waiver that I have sellers sign at the time of the listing. And if you're considering changing brokerages and want to learn more about Real Broker, then I would love to be the one to actually show you what the advantages as well as the opportunities that await you are when you team up with this amazing company. Until next time.